Welcome to Exploring the Vedic Roots of the Upanishads. This presentation is structured in two parts. The part 1 introduces Upanishads, an overview of its Vedic roots. Part 2 gives an introduction to Rig Veda structure and on various subjects addressed by Rig Veda in a nutshell. Now, we move over to part 1. The Upanishad, Vedas, and the Brahma Sutras are the fundamental texts in the Hindu philosophy. Each contributes in a unique way to the spiritual and the metaphysical framework. Together, they form the foundation for Vedanta, with the Upanishad providing the core concepts, the Vedas offering the base, and the Brahma Sutras support in interpreting the concepts. Vedic knowledge can be visualized as an inverted tree, with the roots above and the tree trunk and branches below. The top represents the reality or the God, and the roots and the trunk of the tree as the Vedas. The Itihasa, Puranas, and Upanishad follow as the main branch, another part of the tree. This metaphor conveys many aspects of life, and as reference, Kathopanishad in verse 2, 3, 1, and also this concept is referred in 15th chapter in Bhagavad Gita. Entire knowledge of the Hindu scriptures can be broadly categorized under two types: Shruti, which is heard, authoritative and ancient, not authored by humans but transmitted by sages. The Vedas, Upanishads, come under this category. The second category is Smriti, that which is remembered, attributed to an author. Under this classification, there is a vast literature which includes Mahabharata and Ramayana, and also many Bhakti literature. Shruti literature is considered akin to natural laws or the laws of reality, which are the foundational truth of the universe. Human knowledge is of two kinds. First, derived from sense organs and corroborate evidence based on the experience of sense organs. Second is the knowledge that is transcendental and realized through mental and spiritual discipline of yoga. The second type of knowledge is the subject matter of Vedas and Upanishads. The Upanishads are generally grouped under various heads based on the Veda classification or based on the commentaries by the ancient teachers or based on the subject matter. The classifications are not rigid. There are variants. There are 10 Upanishads out of 108 connected to Rig Veda. Vedas reveal its content broadly into 4 chronological stages: the Samhita, the Brahmana, the Aryankas, and the Upanishad. These stages reflects the transition from the external action to the inner wisdom. The Upanishad focuses on the knowledge to explore the metaphysical truth, including all existence. The Upanishad delve into topics like the nature of reality, the individual self, the relation between the two, the concept of liberation, and the path to the spiritual enlightenment. The Vedas have no specific founder or a supreme authority or pontiffs, nor associated with any one temple or icons. The Vedas are not a religion nor a book. It is always regarded as ultimate human knowledge base, and they embody a civilization. The 4 main classification of Vedas, namely the Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda have many branches. They are known as Upavedas, totaling to 1180. Theoretically, each Upaveda has one Upanishad, but so far only 200 Upanishads have come to light. Muktika Upanishad gives the list of 108 Upanishads. Aitreya Upanishad is a principal Upanishad connected with Rig Veda. Knowledge of Veda before exploring the Upanishad may not be strictly necessary, but can be beneficial depending on the goal or the intention. Many thoughts in the Upanishad will reflect on the Vedic concepts and reinterpretations. However, a basic understanding of Vedic roots will enrich the understanding of the Upanishad. This presentation is to give a glimpse of Rig Veda, which is the base for 10 Upanishads. The term Rig Veda in this presentation refers to Rig Veda Sanhita. The Rig Veda contains 1028 hymns, referred as Sukta. There are about 10,500 verses in total. Maharishi Krishnadvaipayana compiled the Vedas. The very first poem in Rig Veda invokes Agni, the receiver of all oblations, a link to all gods and addressed in large number of hymns. In Hinduism, as now known, gods are infinite in number, with difference in form and name. However, the number of Rigvedic gods is finite, but fairly a long list. The list includes Agni, Indra, Rudra. Most important is Rigveda, dictates many hymns to Viswadeva. In short, it means all-inclusive. Rig Veda is a vast collection of spiritual poems. Hence, it is important to understand the basic structure of Rig Veda to get a proper perspective up to the mantra level. There are 1028 hymns in Rig Veda and has 10,500 plus verses. It covers all the 4 stages of human life. The Rig Veda is divided into 10 mandalas of varying length, commonly referred as 10 books. The mandalas are further subgrouped known as anuvakas, which means recitation. All suktas come under different anuvakas in each mandala. The number of sukta in each anuvakas differ. This format is generally known as mandala Anuvaka Sukta format. There is yet another format in which the subdivision after mandala goes by the name Ashtaka, Adhyaya, Varna, Shlokas. Both the formats are in practice. For recitation and for cross-reference, the understanding of the format of Rig Veda is essential. There is a specific structure at every sukta level or simply at each mantra or shloka level. Each sukta is identified by the name of the rishi, second by the name of the god referred as Devata, and the third identity is chandas, a poetic measurement generally referred as the meter. Some of the suktas are addressed to more than one deity. Prominent rishis mentioned in Rig Veda include Vashishta, Vamadeva, Gautama, and the prominent devata include Agni, Varuna, Rudra, Usha, and many more. Important highlights from Rig Veda. The books or the mandala 2 to mandala 7 are sometimes referred as Gotra Mandala or Vamsa Mandalas or Kula Mandala or Kula Grantha. The Kula, Vamsa, Gotra means under the same family tree or same clan or family group. It may be noted in these mandalas, the hymns referred to Agni comes first, and Agni is called Purohita at the Rig Veda.
Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
The third mandala contains the Gayatri Mantra dedicated to goddess Gayatri. Rig Veda 3:62-10. The Rishi is sage Vishwamitra and the deity is Surya, and the poetic meter is Gayatri. Gayatri Mantra can also be referred at Krishna Yajurveda at 7th Anuvakya. It is understood that there are more than 50 commentaries for Gayatri Mantra from different teachers. The 10th mandala contains Purusha Suktam, which explains the Varna concept at 10:90. This mandala also contains Nasadiya Sukta, the creation hymns at 10:129. It reflects the deep philosophical curiosity of the Vedic sages beyond the physical world. The priest who performs the yajna by reciting the mantra of Rig Veda is called Hotra. Similarly, there is a specific name or title for all individuals who are in charge of a specific activity connected with that yajna.
Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrutyurmukshiyamamrutat.
The Rig Veda verse at 7:59-12 has Rudra Mantra or Trayambakam Mantra or Mahamrityujana Mantra. The mantra starts with Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. This mantra is also known mantra in Vedic literature. This is addressed to Trayambaka, the three-eyed one. The Sukta deities includes Rudra. This verse reoccurs in Yajurveda at 3:60. The Rishi is Vashishta. With powerful invocation, we conclude part 1. As we conclude the first part of our journey through the Vedic roots, we leave with a powerful invocation, the Trayambakam Mantra. It represents protection, renewal, and eternal quest for higher consciousness. This mantra reminds us that Vedic wisdom is not just ancient text, but a living tradition guiding us towards spiritual enlightenment. As we step into part 2, we will explore the intricate world of Vedic deities and the deep philosophical insights woven into the Rig Veda and its Upanishadic interpretation. Until then, let this mantra resonate as a bridge between our learning today and wisdom we uncover next.